At least one time throughout everyone's life, they think to themselves or say to someone else that they want to change the world or they want to see some kind of change in the world. You don't have to be a superhero with superhero powers in order to change the world or even just see the smallest part of life being helped. After kindness, the easiest and best thing you can do to change even just the smallest part of life is to adopt a pet. Adopting can be either from a shelter or just one you found on the side of the road. You can take a pet out of a bad situation. Anything is helpful to that tiny creature, and with that they give you their loyalty and their undying love for the rest of their lives. If you treat a pet the right way and you show it love and respect, the way you would want love and respect from your parents and the way that you were raised, then they are the most loyal creatures you can possibly have. Dogs are known to be the most loyal creatures known to man. And the only time that they are known to bite the hand that feeds them is when that hand is a mistreating hand and abuses them or neglects them in some kind of way. If you want a dog or you're planning on getting a dog, it's important to remember that there's a lot of responsibility and a lot of requirements and a lot of necessities that come into having a dog. Dogs need lots of space to run around and to get their energy out, especially when they're puppies. The amount of space that you need or would be appropriate is depending on the size of your dog, of course. It's important that they have this room where they get crazy and they'll chew all of your stuff up and make you mad and make you regret having a dog. And you should never regret having a dog. You should always take care of your dog and do the things that your dog needs you to do in order for it to be satisfied so that you can be satisfied. It's important to remember that if you're going to keep your dog outside, and it is strongly encouraged not to keep your dog outside all the time, but if for some reason you have to keep your dog outside, it's encouraged to have shelter and make sure they have always clean water, they have a place to use the bathroom away from where they're sleeping, they have plenty of room to run around, and they're either gated in or they're tethered. And if you do have them tethered, make sure there's no obscenities that they can run into or get tangled up on or in any way hurt themselves on. A healthy dog equals a happy dog, and a happy dog means a stressless owner. Don't ever underestimate the responsibility that comes with owning a dog or any other pet. If you slack off, it's your animal that's at stake. It's not you. It takes a lot of work to have your pet, and it takes a lot of work to take care of a pet. I think people strongly underestimate how hard it is and how much it is like having a children. They need constant attention, they need constant love. They need to eat just as much as you do. Well, not just as much as you do, but they definitely need to eat depending on their size and their body weight and how big they're going to be. My dog, Starfire, is a Australian Shepherd mixed with a Beagle, and we recently started feeding her actual chicken and vegetables and eggs and things like that rather than the bags of dog food, because after doing tons and tons of research we found that processed dog food is actually just as bad for your dog as processed food is for you. And we found that after giving her cooked chicken and cooked vegetables and eggs and yogurt in the mornings and weaning her off of the dog food onto the real people food, since she's been eating just the real people food, she has been having very healthy, very exceptionally healthy stool, and she's been even more energized. She's gotten a lot more muscle throughout her body and just seems overall like a much more healthy and happy dog. And you don't have to go to that extent of feeding your dog that kind of food, but it is important to remember that a healthy dog is a happy dog. And if your dog's happy, then you won't have as much to worry about in the long run. If you don't take care of your dog and you mistreat your dog, you got a long time to be with your dog, and you're not going to be very happy about it. So I encourage everyone to take care of your dogs and treat them like you would want to be treated. Thanks.